Hey, what's up traders? Welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 26th February 2022. My name is Dave FX Hunter and we'll look to the markets, what's happening and what is opportunities for the next week. So we will start with the SP 500, which is here. And let's try to understand what's going on here. So we can see that the price has been going down, and the last week when Russia attacked the Ukraine, the markets has dropped, right? So it was looking like a panic, like end of the world, but in the fact it's not because now let's try to understand it. We can see that this down move, what was happening on the COT data, the banks, the big players, has been actually building their logs positions. And what we can see in here is that actually they have the biggest net positions since what we can see here is the last couple 3 months, but I've been looking in the bigger history that it's almost like a half year. So maybe it's just a pullback and not maybe just a pullback, and they built some positions. I don't know if it will continue, you know, some big uptrend or something like that. But what I can predict from this, and it's enough to make money, is that here is the equilibrium where they've been building these positions. So I'm thinking that the price will most likely go here. And as well, another reason is why, because we can see we had this break, right? And many people shorted in here, and some people as well shorted this retest, maybe expecting, you know, this is end of the world. But so where these people gonna put stop losses? It's gonna be in here, and another stop losses will be in here, right? So that's why I'm thinking if they build it such positions, they will not want to close them somewhere here. They will want to close them somewhere in the nice liquidity zones, which are these two. So as said, not sure if the price will continue in the big bull run, big rally, but I think in the next 1-2 weeks we can see the price maybe reaching these two levels. So that's what I see on the S&P 500. This is the oil. Oil has reached this target 100, which I was predicting for quite some long time, and I actually took long here, and I expected the price to going higher, right? So then I moved the stop loss to break even, and I'm out with the $20. Okay, not bad, because in here I actually had much more dollars. Anyway, we never can make it the best as we do. The important is that I didn't lose money. So what I'm expecting right now, I'm sorry, I don't have the COT data for this one right now, because the CFTC, they had made some changes in the names of the oil. It's now a little bit different, so my app didn't update it, but I'll look at it in the Excel sheet, and nothing serious is happening. But what we can see in here is that we reached this 100, and we can see this big volume here, right? And this volume is not here on the bottom where I would expect it in the accumulation for the continuation up, but where we actually can see the volume is in this candle, which is here on this top, right? So what actually happened in here is probably the positions has been closed in here, right? So that's what I'm thinking right now, that why the price will come back to the level where was the another big volume traded, which is in here. So most likely we will see this level. So for me, I would be looking for some short-term short, but overall with a very small position, right? Because the trend still could be looking up, and it still could be some movements before it drops down. But I think many people expecting price going higher, and if something is too much expected, most likely it will not happen, right? Okay, so next one is Bitcoin. Nothing much is happening in here, right? Bitcoin is basically locked between this weekly zone and between this daily zone, right? So what I'm thinking is that we might see some ranging markets in here, right? So, but if the price should go up, I think we must look below these lows, right? That's what the Bitcoin likes to do, some big manipulations before the price goes somewhere. So I don't do nothing as well. I said it many times. I don't trade the Bitcoin. I'm buying and holding, right? So currently I hold 2 BTCs with average price around 13K. and currently I'm not interested to do anything, and only if the price drops below these levels I can buy some more, but in here I will not do anything until this or this is broken. I'm not gonna change my view. So okay, this one is dollar, and what basically was happening in here for dollar, I don't have updated positions as well, sorry, but it's gonna be fixed this week. So what we had here was this range, and then we had this break above this range, right? Yes, it looks bullish in the terms of COT, but later I will show you on the other pairs, which is the euro, which is exact opposite, is that it might not be bullish that much. So we have this strong reaction in this weekly zone. We have been removing these stop losses in here, and then again strong rejections and price is going lower, right? So this 4-hour zone most likely will be broken, and then we're going to this daily zone, which is already tested, so it can go into this one even lower, right? And here is actually, I have added for you this model of the market makers, how they operate, and I think this is the exact scenario, right? So basically they're doing the ranging, they're buying the lows and selling the highs, closing it above, and then they do the manipulation. What's gonna actually happen in here? In here they close the longs, right? So the longs they had, they close them in here where the dump money is buying, right? And then they start to sell it, right? Sell off. Here will be people buying the retest, and then it can go lower. So that's why I'm thinking we will go lower, and my opinion is mostly based on what's happening on the euro, because look at the euro. We've been in the long-term range in here, then we had this manipulation higher, and then manipulation lower, and now I think we will go up because we retested again this zone. Look at this volume which is coming in here, right? With strong rejection. It is quite strong. If this happening, that's really strong for me. If it would be with some range and then slowly going, then I would not believe it, but this is something really important, and I think we're gonna see the reversal on the dollar. So in terms of the COT, we can see that the longs has been growing, shorts has been closed, and now we are seeing 154k shorts, which is the really low number, right? So we are going to the 58 percent exposure to the long side with 59k longs, and it was actually reported in here, right? So here is the report, and we don't have the data for this. So what most likely happened in here? Most likely in here happened more positions, more shorts has been closed in here, or maybe most likely more longs has been added. So we will see it in the next week. It will depend where the price will close, right? If they will be closing in here, they will might do some manipulation, so we don't see it in the data. But I think we going at least in here. Where is this daily trend line? This view of this POC. So yeah, bullish for the euro for the next week or next period. Okay, so next one is the Aussie, and Aussie is bullish for me as well. We had the reaction in the weekly zone, then we moved higher above this daily trend line, right? Then we moved again higher and then dropped, retest of this trend line and this zone, and then we are going again up, right? And we still have this liquidity zone left here, which I think will be removed, right? Right now, if you are looking to the COT data, you might thinking, what the heck is he talking about? I see a lot of shorts. I see negative net positions. I don't see any longs. How the price can go up, right? Okay, look at this. So we can see the market makers had 115k shorts. Since then, they closing it. 115k shorts was here in this report, and it's basically this level. So then they've been doing this ranging here, they've been closing the positions, and now we are going up, right? So what happened in here in this period, let me clear this, from here until here what actually happened? They had 115k shorts. Now they have 95k. So they used this 3 weeks, or sorry, 3 weeks, 2 months almost, to reduce these positions, and they've been doing it exactly on this level. This is the average levels where they started to close their positions, right? So we can see how they dipped into this level again, and again we don't have the data for this, and I think here was the longs positions finally some added. So I think next week we're gonna see bigger longs and lower number of the shorts, right? So yeah, we will see, and I'm definitely bullish on this one, and we'll be looking for some smaller pullback and long for the next week. This is the USDCAD. USDCAD, again, very similar situation. We've been watching this. We have seen that longs has been closed and the price has been still ranging here, right? Then we can see the shorts has been growing, right? It was happening while the price was in this range. So what we can see again, manipulation up. What happened in here? Most likely they closed the most of the some longs, and they added more shorts. So I think the price will now go lower, because what happened in here, you can see this is a breakout. So many people enter the breakout or the retest in here, and they expecting the price going higher. Where these people will put stop losses? Here. So I think we will go down here. All right, it's simple. This one is USDJPY. For the long time, I'm expecting this will be removed, right? So last week the price was ranging, then it dropped lower. I had actually short because I've been expecting the price to hit this zone, which happened. We had the strong reaction here. Look at this volume. Look at this volume coming here, right? So as the price is dropping and the volume is growing, most likely it's buying, right? What we can see in the reports, we can see actually overall drop in the positions, right? We can see big reducement. So we had the 100k longs, we have now only 74. We had 40k shorts, we have now 10k, right? So overall exposure is still quite very bullish. So that means they have almost 7 times more longs than shorts. So where would you be closing these shorts, these longs, sorry? Somewhere where someone will buy. And where will the people buy? Here, because it will be the breakout. So it's here, because if the price come here, the people will start to trade breakout. So what they will do, they will sell these longs here, right? And then the price can manipulate down again, right? So yeah, on the lower time frames, definitely pullbacks and longs, right? Here I will be happy to get out from the trade. So it's a lot of pips in here. The markets looks good for this week. This is the EURJPY, very similar case. Look at this again. Volume is growing. Volume is growing while the price is dropping down. They hit this daily zone. They dipped below this zone. What was here? Again, what traders entered here? They entered breakout, you know, then here again another breakout, another retest, boom, and price is down. And where they going? Boom, manipulation to this stop loss zone. And what they did here, they bought here, right? Now we saw the JPY, expecting USDJPY going higher, expecting EURUSD going higher. That means EURJPY must go up too. Similar case is Aussie. We expecting Aussie to be strong. We have the reactions in the weekly daily zones. We actually had this call in here. Then the price dropped lower. Again, the demand zones or the bullish order blocks are being respected. We can see another dip into the liquidity with the strong reaction up. So right now we have this 4-hour zone here, retest, and then going higher. That's what I'm expecting here. Of course, it would be perfect to hold it all this way, but you can see here's a lot of obstacles in here. So maybe this zone can do something like this, you know. so it will be hard. So what is my suggestions is, if you take a trade here, you can close some part here. Then if the price is ranging and making some nice bullish setups before the London or US Open session, then you can enter another long, close it, you know, and then again. So overall the target would be this top. I think we can go there. We can definitely go somewhere here, because again, you know, how the people are thinking is that when they see the break of this trend line, then they trade the retest here, right? Again, retest, and so those who traded these retests, they will have the stop losses in here. So most likely the market makers will come for that. And the last one is Canadian CADJPY. So we have actually weekly in the uptrend. We had a beautiful reaction in this weekly zone. Then the price moved higher. And then again, retest of this daily zone with the strong reaction here, right? So we have this 4-hour trend line, which is drawing something like this triangle. And I'm expecting the price to go up from here. Of course, it can happen like this, again, you know, these manipulations on the markets, but overall, the target would be here. This equal highs, it's again will be, you know, what people did most likely here is that they traded some break of this, and those who didn't, and those who are not out yet, they still have the liquidity in here. So, yeah, this is it, my friends. So follow me on the TradingView, Telegram, and I don't have Instagram, but on Facebook or wherever you want. And I wish you happy trading. Bye bye.